Welcome everyone. Let's go ahead and start out our yoga practice today. Just finding a comfortable seat, and whatever that is for you, either sitting in an easy seat with the legs crossed or the legs straight out in front, or you can even be down on your back with your knees bent. So let's just take a moment now to close our eyes and just breathe. Deepening the breath. Just letting your awareness notice that breath. Letting the body relax. Spine lifting tall. Shoulders relaxing down the back. Just breathing. Getting a sense of our internal space. Noticing how the body feels today. If any thoughts might arise in your mind, just let them pass right on by without attaching to any of those thoughts and working on them. And draw your awareness gently back to the belly or whatever place in your body you feel the breath. Notice if the shoulders rise as you inhale. Feel how the rib cage expands with each breath. And how the rib cage releases and squeezes back to its normal position as your exhales lengthen. Now let your awareness open to all of those sensations as you inhale. The shoulders rising, the rib cage expanding, the belly opening up, expanding. And as you exhale, how the body releases itself and relaxes a little bit more. Notice how the mind calms down when the awareness lets you feel the breath. mind is silent when we tune into the sensations in our body. So taking just a couple more full deep breaths. When you feel ready, go ahead and open your eyes. We're going to start out today right here, seated just as we are. If you would interlace your fingers in front of your body, and as you inhale again, let's take those arms up right overhead, lifting up tall through the spine, letting the shoulders drop down, and exhale, release. Inhale, arms overhead. You're opening up through the shoulders, just going to that first point of resistance, and exhaling, releasing back down. Couple more breaths right here, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. And now as you inhale again on this next time, invert those palms and push up towards the ceiling when you reach the top of that movement. And exhale, release back down. Couple more. Inhale, inverting the palms, pressing towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower back down. One more. Inhale, invert. And exhale, release. And now as you inhale, take those your hands right up overhead. And as you exhale this time, let the right elbow drop down just to about 90 degrees and hold here a couple of breaths. As you inhale again, take those arms right back up overhead. And then exhale, letting that left elbow drop down just about 90 degrees. Breathing here. Do you notice a shift in where the breath goes? It takes up any space we give freedom to. Inhale, arms back up overhead. And now as you exhale, let the hands come right behind your head and just gently rest against the back of your head. So don't push into the head at all. And now as you inhale here, let the elbows kind of squeeze backwards, opening the chest. And as you exhale, bring those elbows together and draw the chin to the chest. Just letting the chest remain lifted. Inhale, open back up. Lifting the chin, squeezing the elbows backwards, and exhaling, folding forward. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, squeeze those elbows. Just a couple more. Inhale, open. Exhale, release. Go ahead and let your arms come down. And we're now going to come into a fold. Just walking those hands out away from you. Going just so far as you get a little stretch through your spine. Letting the chin draw to chest.
Breathing into the back of the body now. As you inhale, use your hands, push right back up, nice and tall.
We're going to change the leg that's in front. Exhale and come right back into that fold.
Let your awareness stay with the breath. All thoughts just passing by, just like the clouds do outside. And as you inhale again, use those hands, push right back up.
Nice tall spine, shoulders relaxing down the back. And then go ahead and extend the legs out into a nice wide V. Okay? Lifting up nice and tall. You can even use your hands to press down into the mat. Lift up nice and tall. Engage the belly. Shoulders draw down. Now if this is too much of a stretch, bend the knees. Let that pelvis stay nice and tall or upright. Then we're going to twist here. Just a gentle twist to warm the spine for our practice today. So as you inhale again, take those arms right up overhead. As you exhale, twist right through that rib cage. And then exhale, let the arms just drop down and land wherever they land. Nice tall spine. And your head can go in either direction, over the shoulder that is in front or over the shoulder that's in back, whatever is comfortable to you. Just one more breath here. And as you exhale, release nice and slow, right back to center. Okay, inhale, take those arms right up overhead, relax through the body. And exhale, twist to the other side. One more breath. As you exhale, release right back to center. And now let's go ahead and come onto all fours for cat and cow. Inhaling as you open the body into your cow, and exhaling as you release into cat. Now you guys are not near to these cat and cows, so if you need more movement, go ahead and work to make your way to child's pose. Just moving as you feel your body is asking for. Letting each movement stay with your breath and be guided by the breath.
as your mind stays with the sensations of your breath and in your body, the thoughts tend to stay away. Now, if you have not begun to move towards your child's pose, begin to work your way down. Just easing into the sensations through the lower spine. You can even stay just with cat and cow. So just a couple more breaths here. We're going to stay moving. We're not going to hold child's pose today. And now as you inhale this time, coming back through your cow, exhale right through cat, and then extend those legs back. Reach up into down dog. We're going to hold here for a few breaths, pedaling those heels. Inhaling one heel down and exhaling the other. Peacefulness comes when we allow the breath. When we allow the breath to be right in front of our awareness. So just one more full breath here, moving with those heels. And now as you inhale, go ahead and lower the knees to the mat. Come back through your cow. Don't change the position of your hands, even though it's going to feel really weird for your cow because they're further away. Exhale right through your cat, I'm sorry. And then pick those legs up for down dog. We're going to keep moving with the breath. Inhale, lower the knees, moving right into your cow, lifting that tailbone, shoulder blades draw down. Exhale through cat, and continue to lift right into down dog. Now your down dog might even shift and get a little further away. That's okay. Just breathe with it. Inhale, lower those knees. Cow. Exhale, cat. Down dog. Inhale, lower the knees. Cow. Exhale, cat. And down dog. Okay, shift your down dog to where you are comfortable here now. And just staying and breathing. If you still want to pedal the heels, pedal the heels. Letting the breath guide your movement. again, walk your feet forward, the top of your mat. Exhaling as you release into your forward fold. Remember how we talked about abducting the legs for you to rise up out of your forward fold. That abduction is where you're kind of pushing away with your feet in the mat. You're pushing down and away. And then when you do that, it activates all these muscles along the outer part of the leg and the glutes. And it allows for the lower back muscles to not have any work. It disengages the muscles through that lower spine. So you are welcome today to focus on that abduction as we move through a lot of forward folds. Or if you're more comfortable, the traditional method of coming out is to bend those knees. So it's your option to choose. Okay? So on your next inhale, we're going to rise up out of your forward fold. So come on, all the way up.
And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold.
Inhale, lift up halfway. That beautiful flat back, belly's engaged, shoulders down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, arms overhead.
Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold.
Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms overhead.
Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold.
Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Stay here now, just breathing into that forward fold. The whole spine kind of lifting up as you inhale and dropping deeper down as you exhale. And then on your next inhale, go ahead and step the right leg back behind you. As you exhale, drop the knee down, crescent lunge. Draw the left heel back so it is right underneath the knee. Okay, your nice 90 degrees. And then as you inhale again, and wait for it, I'm waiting for my inhale. Then go ahead and rise up, just bringing the hands on the thigh here.
Belly draws in. Shoulders down. As you inhale here, bring your hands to the mat. Exhale, shift those hips back behind you. Inhale, shift forward. Just a few more, using your breath.
back just a bit for your lizard lunge. Okay. Refining your posture. So belly's drawn in, shoulders down. Hands are right under those shoulders. Now, with your right hand planted firmly down under that shoulder, lift up into a mild twist. Okay. On your next exhale, bring that hand right back down to the mat. Straighten this leg back out, okay? Walk the hands back so they are right under the shoulders. You can even lift up the toes. And we're gonna twist again with that extended leg this time. Let the shoulders draw down. The extended leg, can you kind of shift the hips back? That left hip back, just a little bit more to square off the hips. And as you exhale, bring that arm right back down. We're gonna walk forward into the lunge, so you might have to walk the foot forward again. And now, go ahead and take this left foot. We're gonna pull it right outside into gate pose. Okay, so you're shifting back the hips, walking the hands back, and then extending the leg out away from you. Okay, right in line with the hips. The foot is parallel to your body. And then you're gonna take your right arm and lean right towards that left leg. As you exhale, bring that arm down. We're going to pull this knee right under you and settle back into child's pose. As you inhale, come up through all fours. Exhale back to down dog. This time I'm walking my hands forward on my mat to be able to have enough space to open up into down dog. Okay. Pedaling the heels if you need to. As you inhale here, we're going to step the right leg forward, right in between your hands, coming back into that crescent lunge on this side, and exhale as you drop that knee down. Okay? Refine your posture. Shoulders draw down the back, belly engages. And this leg, the knee is right over that ankle. And if it's not, take the time to move it, put it there. And then as you inhale again, go ahead and lift right on up. Hands on the thigh. As you inhale, hands come to the mat. Exhale, shift the hips back. Straightening the leg. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, shifting back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. And now, planting that left hand firmly down underneath the shoulder, go ahead and open up into the twist on this side. As you exhale, bring this top hand right down inside of your front leg and walk the foot out just a little bit, lizard lunge. Hands right under the shoulders again. As you inhale again, walk that foot back. Hands still under the shoulders, just making room for that leg to be underneath your torso. Shift those hips back this time and lift the toes up off the ground, walking the hands back so they're still underneath the shoulders. And then planting that left hand firmly down and opening into that twist. Pulling this right hip back just a little bit more, leveling out. It increases the adventure of balance. As you inhale again, let this top arm come down. We're going to bend the leg, walk those hands back, forward. And then we'll bring this right leg right down beside the other one. And then opening out into gate pose on this side. As you inhale, that top arm down. Hands coming back to the mat. Shifting your hands forward and lifting right back up. Down dog. Okay, as you inhale here, bend the knees to the mat. Lift that tailbone higher. And then as you exhale, extend the legs. 2 more times. Inhale. Lift the tailbone. Exhale, lengthen. Last time. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, lengthen. Grounding down even more through the feet and the hands. Inhale, lift up onto the balls of the feet, rolling out to plank. Exhale, lift through the hips, return to your down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, roll out to plank. Exhale, exhale, drop the knees down to the mat. Make sure your hands are right under the shoulders. We're going to bend the elbows lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. As you inhale again, walk your feet forward to the top of the mat. Exhaling as you release into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. Taking just a couple of breaths now to notice your body, how you feel. As you inhale, shift your weight right onto your right leg. Okay. Grab an exhale. Then as you inhale again, we're going to bring the arms up overhead and let this left leg come up into crane. Okay? And take your time with it. Even if you have to drop out and come back in, it's what it's all about. Okay? Let the shoulders rest down the back. On your next exhale, shift this leg right back, your whole body, coming into warrior three. Leveling the hips out, deepening the breath. And as you exhale again, pull that same leg right back into tree. And as you exhale, release that leg down. Kind of walk out the foot just a little bit here. Ankles, circles. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So go ahead and shift your weight onto that left foot. As you inhale, bring those arms up overhead and lift the right knee up, crane. Shoulders relax, belly draws in. As you exhale again, shift into your warrior three. Really reach through those arms, your fingertip. Pull your toes towards you, flexing the foot. Okay. You can come out anytime. Sometimes balance, some days are better than others. Okay. As you exhale again, come right back up, bringing that leg into your tree. And as you exhale, release that foot down, circling out the other foot. And now switching feet again. Okay. This time we're going to come into dancer pose. you're shifting your weight onto the right foot. Okay. And then you're reaching back to get the ankle of the other leg and extending that right arm overhead. And as you have flexibility in the quadricep muscles, you can begin to lean forward, going right to the point that you need to as it's pulling through the quads. Okay? Then be sure that you're pushing into your hand back here on the leg that you're bending. You're pushing into the hand with your foot. So we're kind of activating the quadricep muscles as well as lengthening them at the same time. Shoulders draw down. Belly's engaged. And as you exhale, release. Changing sides. As you exhale, release. Okay, let's go ahead and bring ourselves down onto the mat. Lifting up nice and tall through that spine, the knees being bent. Scoop in the belly, okay? And very slowly, we're going to make our way down to the mat. Try not to use your arms. Use those belly muscles. Good. Hands out away from your sides now. Pulling the legs up into that 90-degree position. Engaging through the belly. We'll do a little ab work here. Okay? So as you exhale again, let the knees rotate to the side, just about 45 degrees. You don't want your upper body to come off the floor at all. So as you inhale, come back through center. As you exhale, let the knees drop just a little bit, and you'll feel the abs engage. One more each side. And now, come back through center on that inhale. Your knees are still at that 90 degrees. And then you're going to let the hips or the knees fall all the way over to the other side. And if you need a little bit more stretch, you can push down on the knee with the hand that's on that side. Letting the breath deepen once again and slow its way back down. And now we're going to add a little bit of movement in there for this twist. Okay? So letting the arms be at your T height or T position. And as you inhale, let arm on the other side. Come over. Reach past the palm. And this is a nice stretch through your shoulder blades, your upper back. And as you exhale, move right back into that twist. Your head turning to that other side. Inhale, coming back across. Exhaling back. Inhale across. Exhale back. And this time, just stay here a couple more breaths. And as you exhale, release your upper body back or your head back to center. And then engage the belly, pull the knees back up. Okay. And now lifting the knees again so they're at that 90 degree here and through the foot, okay, the lower leg. And now go ahead and engage the belly and take the knees all the way over to the other side. Okay. And you can use your other arm to pull down on that knee. A little more stretch through the hip joint. Glutes. Now let's add a little movement to that. So arms in that T position. So as you inhale, take the arm that's behind on the other side and bring it across. Stretching through the shoulder blades. Exhale, release back. Head turning towards the arm that's moving. Inhale across. Exhale back. Inhale across. Exhale back. And just staying here for a few more breaths. As you exhale again, release back to center, the upper body, engaging the abs to come back and pull those knees up. Nice, and then release. Pull the knees into the chest. And now go ahead and release the feet to the mat. So modified pigeon here. Placing the right ankle on the left knee and then hugging both knees in. Take about 5 full breaths on each side. And if you need to hold this pose longer, you are welcome to do so. Release when you're ready. Going right into the other side. Just if you can relax your upper body here as you're stretching your lower half. And releasing both legs to the mat. Now let the left leg straighten straight out. The right knee, we're gonna kind of hug in just a little bit. It's pretty much at that 90 degrees or hip level. And then take it across the body. Just a few more breaths here. And since we've already stretched this part when we were doing that twist earlier, if you extend the leg out, you'll get a bit more of a stretch. Okay. Last breath. And bend that knee. Let the hips return to center. And changing sides. And if it's too much of a stretch on either side, you do not have to extend the leg. Just one more breath. And then pull if you extended the leg, pull the heel back in. Release your hips down to the mat. And then extend those legs straight out away from you. Drawing the shoulder blades down and under. We're moving into Shavasana now. The most welcomed pose ever in yoga. And just closing your eyes. Deepening the breath. Letting all your muscles have a moment to release all the tension from them. Ground is offering the support needed for your body to release its weight into. It's in full support of your rest. Shavasana is just all about letting the body receive the nourishment, to soak it all up from your yoga practice, all the work you just did. Noticing all the sensations of that breath. The belly rising and falling. Noticing how different the movement of the breath is now as compared to the beginning of class. From the belly to the middle chest to the upper chest, rather than the upper chest to the middle to the low belly. And go ahead and deepen the breath. Really inhale, fill your torso with breath all the way to the brim. And as you exhale, completely release the body with the exhale, muscles softening even more. Belly pulling completely to the spine, letting every ounce of air leave your body. Inhale, filling back up all the way to the brim. And exhale, emptying out. Softening the body. And now beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And circling the wrists and the ankles. And very gently bend your knees and hug your knees in. Rocking side to side or circling the knees, or an entirely different movement or stretch. Whatever lets you ease back into this moment. And when you feel ready, go ahead and roll to one side. We'll take a full breath here. Then come back up to a seated position. And
closing your eyes once again. Returning to that belly breath. Notice how much longer and relaxed the breath is now. You might even notice there is a bit of a pause before you take your next breath. Now take a moment to notice how your body feels at the end of your practice. And bringing your hands to your heart.